that night, courtesy of Charlotte, she does show up and gets a bowl of the sweet blue boy good stuff. She does inform you guys that you guys are just Varric probably, or I guess Abigail and then Varric probably asked and bring it up, but the topic is brought up nonetheless that you guys are on a few days of like free leave, unless something happens and she's like, we're trying our best not to just constantly call you in, but you guys do have a few. As long as things don't go, fucking tits up, you guys should have a few daws of leave. So, Aminius, what would you like to do during those few days?
I would like to chillax at home at Ian's place. Go to the bar. And
pub crawl.
just
you spend a few days getting drunk.
Yeah, just walk around town.
I can get behind that.
Talk to people, hang out. I'm a leisurely individual.
Fair enough. Fair enough then. If you have any class change stuff, then we could also put it during this time as well.
Okay, let me think more on that.
Certainly. Think you're leaning towards Hexblade? Which
Sorta. I've been talking with Fred about it.
Yep.
Are you actually gonna pray to Abigail's patron to get a sweet sword? That'd be dope.
I think I might know another guy.
Oh, I have something for any of the class changes mentioned thus far.
Ooh! Well, now I really want to.
One of the things, if you give me a new option, I just think of something else. It's easy.
Okay.
Yeah, he does that.
This cosmic scale stuff is super easy for me. Then my new detail stuff of, shit, I didn't make a token for the monster. Yeah, fuck that. Lost cause. But, yeah, so Aminius will spend the next few days chillaxing, drinking,
maybe do another
chillaxing more, maybe
He's
smoking
gonna...
pipe weed.
Oh yeah, hey, he's gonna be doing that. He'll probably try practicing his reading skills by reading for random townspeople. Maybe make some friends that way.
Alright. Well, probably do another once-over of, like, the shit that happened the few days at the beginning of next session. So we'll go over in greater detail that.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Are there any, like, libraries and stuff in town?
Oh, yeah, plenty.
Well, he'll be checking those out.
Expeditionary HQ has a large archive, the bards have a large archive, multiple places, the churches have large archive, there's an actual not college is like, sounds like bard, but an actual like school, like a higher form of education here as well.
Really? Nice, good for them.
There's only one.
I mean, hey, they have one. That's better than others.
I think Mark Cohn, I think, mentioned it. Like, he knows, like, the head. There's no head teacher, but she's the one that the rest of them defer to, the de facto one. You can introduce her sometime.
Sounds good. Maybe I'll take them off.
Her name's Callista, so... Yeah.
Can I ask Marcone to do that?
Yeah. I imagine during one of the pub crawls at some point, you pub crawl from the cool double respite to Craggy's place, and then to the Rider's Crest, and then while you're at Craggy's place, you bring it up to Marcone, because that's literally his neck of the woods, and then he's like, yeah, I can introduce you.
Yeah, sounds
Why
good.
not?
Yeah, well, I want to do that.
There you go then. Simple as that. Alright, we shan't keep you any longer. Go do your homework, go do your kitty stuff, go whatever.
Sorry I have to leave, but I'll send you cat pics tomorrow.
I don't need your cat pics, I have my own cat.
I need the cat
I don't
pics,
have a
though.
cat.
Send me the cat pics.
I know.
Send
Yeah,
everyone
I'll-
the cat
Cat, I
pics.
need it.
Crash,
I just wanna look at
picture
him.
of your cat.
I'll be
That's
paying
all
you
I
guys. She's gonna have a cone on because she just got bit.
Aw. How a derp.
Baby.
I had to buy her a special plate to eat off of because the cone makes it so they can't eat out of it.
Am I back
When
in the
you-
chat?
That's when you hand feed them.
Are you back what?
Yeah, my Discord suddenly shut down.
Ah,
Okay, well you're back now.
you're alive.
And you
Okay,
didn't say anything
good,
except Rebecca saying cat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just the word cat.
just over and over.
Yeah,
of
it's over
course,
and
of
over.
Like a
course.
Pokemon?
Just screaming it.
Kitty,
Cat,
kitty,
cat.
kitty, 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 kitty.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
Alright, but yeah, we will try to keep you any longer.
Alright, I will see you guys on Discord.
Next week?
Yes,
Yeah.
next week
On
I'll be
Dark
here, for sure. On Dragon Ball Z, indeed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Alright, EU people. Let's start with Wise. What does Wise want to do with a few days off?
Well, I was gonna try and. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, you could do something what Aminius is doing, which is just get drunk.
I mean, that was definitely in the game plan. Not gonna lie.
Oh, okay, making sure.
I feel like I don't even need to mention that. It's just expected.
Of course, my bad.
I was thinking about trying to do a little bit of multi-classing though.
Ooh.
Like
What are you
maybe
thinking?
like mixing in a little bit of rogue stuff.
Fitting. Very fitting.
I thought so. Because I mean,
Okay.
I really like playing as a wizard, but I thought I might try and be a bit more like
Okay. Well then,
sneaky.
Like
the
completely
question I would
opposite
ask
good
you.
Hmm?
No, multi-class.
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
We're not leveling up now, so you won't get a level in Rogue. But we could definitely start the process, like, narratively. So how would you begin doing some roguey stuff? Do you hang out with roguish people, like Marcone, like Abigail? Or do you just go do your own thing?
I can see myself maybe doing a bit of both, maybe like hanging out with Abigail or something. And then
You and
maybe
Varric
just
are gonna be
going
best
off.
friends.
Yay!
That was
Okay, Varric
sarcasm.
does have... Yeah, Varric does have friends.
Yeah.
Nerd.
I said to like
He doesn't.
everyone that's like, oh yeah, he's a good man. It's just like I'm pretty sure they think you're friends.
They're one-way friendships.
He hates everyone.
Yeah, he is everyone.
I feel like that's accurate.
Just kidding. He's like the adopted introvert, adopted by a bunch of extroverts, you know? He's like that,
He hates it
But,
but loves it at the
yeah.
same time.
basically. But yeah, so, yeah, you just sort of, again, like, you're not the only one with a few days off. Literally everyone in the team has a few days off. Because you're one of the... It's basically you guys and Daxton's team that has this free time off. Because everyone else is... They're not back at the waterfront, but they're, like, rallying and mobilizing back to go back. They're still in town, it's just that they're busy. But again, you guys and Daxton's crew and all the colonials... Party time! Pizza time.
Awesome.
Yeah, so, noted. Anything else you want to do? This is time to... I probably should have told Rebecca why she was here. Too late now. I'll add her in a second. This is also time to do spellbook shit.
Oh yeah, I was going to do that too.
Shenanigans.
I wanted to try and add like some spells if there was any. Kicking around.
You get... The catch is, like, time is not a problem at this point, but it's a matter of, like, money and how much you actually can copy down. With money!
I mean, can I use the party fund?
That's up to the party.
I'm not
Party?
against it, personally. I mean,
Let's see what
that's-
spells you're looking at first.
One spell, 1,000 gold.
He's like auditing your spell choice. Let's see. I see here you're trying to
Unfortunately,
get...
I
What
cannot
is it?
afford such an option today.
What is it? Sleep? No, I sleep on sleep. No. Fireball! Oh, that's a warrior investment. Stamp.
Okay.
Approved. Go on.
I mean, I sort of want polymorph. That's the 4th level, so I can't actually get that
Oofa-doofa.
yet.
Yeah, you can't get that yet.
But yeah.
It's not
so
like you have the polymorph spell like to copy down anyway. So
yeah. I mean, we'll see. I'll leave it for now. I'll get back to you on it.
You have
Constantly
yeah, you
constant
have
goals.
yeah, you have the week.
Yeah. So I'll just when I think of something, I'll just put it in the chat. I'll be
Yeah.
like, hey guys, I'm doing
Yeah,
this.
I'm, by the way, Kirsty, I'm teasing, of course.
I liked Auditor Tano. I thought it was pretty funny, and it would make sense why you know more
It
code.
was.
You just see him like pull out an abacus and a calculator and put on some glasses like, oh, right, doing some math real quick.
I
Yes,
know,
and
it's
he's
another
expecting, like,
He's ran a business, so you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
He knows how to
I
crush
was
the
taking
numbers.
it.
Yeah, someone's got to do the bookkeeping.
Yeah, or like maybe copy spells from
don't wanna get
Minius
to
and then
Marconi, he
Minius
might
can
embezzle
copy
it
some
out
of
of
my
you.
spells.
Former shopkeep
Yeah.
slash jewel crafter.
You message Rebecca at some point and be like, "Hey, what spells do you know?" And then these are the spells that I know, because then
Yeah.
because obviously you can't copy. If you copy from each other's spellbooks, it's for free in terms of like you don't have to buy a spell scroll. You always have to pay for the
Yeah,
ink and
it's
the paper,
just-
but
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 50 gold or something, isn't it? Then 25 if it's your thing.
Mm-hmm. I
something
think
like
it's
I don't know.
dependent on level of spell as well.
Oh yeah, it's like 50 gold per spell slot level or some shit like that. I don't know.
Ugh.
It's some.
I don't
Disgusting.
remember. We'll read up on it when the time comes.
Yeah, I'm more kind of wanting to do the multi-class thing just now anyway, so...
Well, you can copy the spells and not like that's not necessarily correlated to the multi-class because you guys aren't leveling up. But as a wizard, you can get spells any time with or without a level up.
Okay, I'll figure it out later. My brain's like dead.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now,
you're probably fried. So just think on it a bit, sleep on it, talk to Rebecca about, hey, what spells you got? These are the spells I got.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look,
I worked it out earlier. I've been up for like 23
Haste is
hours.
always good. Yeah, haste is good. You
Spain.
can get Misty Step. Misty Step was pretty handy today.
Is this roguey stuff?
No, this is wizard stuff that you can take.
Oh, they have haste. I did not know that.
That's what Arminius casts.
Oh, yeah.
You can also,
okay, yeah, done. Okay.
Kirsty, you can also use the list that I sent you. Remember, with the filters.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm looking at just now, actually.
Let me say, when you're swinging a D12 plus D6 great axe, haste feels really goddamn good.
Sleep on it, rest, because I imagine you're a bit. If you're like me, you're probably brain fried.
I cast sleep.
A little bit.
I have 1 HP. If you cast sleep on me, I'm gonna kill Ops immediately.
I only got like 5 hours last night as well, so I'm just like.
Oh man, you can get both of them with like 1 spell. Hell yeah.
Yeah. We're tired, is what he's saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just you don't have to do it right now. Okay, we just finished session. So yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that sounds like Wise's next couple of days. Welcome back to playing Wise as well as to playing in the main campaign. You guys killed a giant tortoise and ate its flesh.
Yeah.
As well as being on the main plane.
As well as being on the main plane of existence. This is true.
I do enjoy being on the main plane of existence.
Aye.
If only we kept that gem though. If only.
The few thousand gold gem. Yeah, you wish.
Yeah.
Also, whoever you pissed off is apparently loaded if they have that.
Yeah, I meant to mention something about that to Wise. But okay, there's something to consider in character that Russian would have mentioned over 4 days.
Oh no, again, like, next session will be heavily RP based. I imagine there'll be a number. Oh, okay, I got this. Okay. You guys are here. I'm probably gonna type this out later so it hits Rebecca. But basically, type out what it is you want to do, and then it's sort of like West Marches. If anyone wants to come with, unless you specifically say solo, in which case it's solo. But if anyone wants to come with you, it won't be like 15,000 one-on-one scenes. It'll be like some scenes of your god, some scenes of your god. But like if I get 2 or 3 people, it's a bit better. Stuff like that.
Yeah. It also makes it a little bit faster because you're kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone scenario.
For the days off.
Yeah, for the few days you have off. So they just type out like what it is you're trying to do. Yes, you have to put drink a lot, pub crawl. You had to put that.
Plastered.
Okay, I'm
Test the limits of my liver.
Test the limits of the liver.
Definitely.
Well,
I've been
that's
stuck in a necklace for like.
But it's
3
just a matter
weeks,
of that,
so
that like that way people can sign on to go do this activity with you. You guys can hang out, and it won't be so boring. Because like you just basically again, if it's like 5 one-on-one scenes for the entire session, 4 of you are gonna be bored for a majority.
You want to make like a new chat log for that?
Not a bad
nah.
idea. Okay.
Nah.
I was gonna say that way they can be easily archived and grabbed too.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, we could just pin our thing.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll do that later.
yeah, we just make like a temporary one or something.
Yeah, I'll do that later. Call it shore leave. Even though you don't serve on a ship. You don't serve on a ship, but you live on a shore.
Yeah.
And you're on leave.
Close enough.
No, I'm making it right now. Clone, channel, call it shore leave. Shore, fuck, I can't spell it. Shore leave.
SHORE.
I got it!
Sure, cool.
Don't write something stupid.
Yeah, I'll try to censor back what the hell shore leave actually is later.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys know what it is.
That's fine. I'll type
you
something.
You have to type it now. Think on it a bit. But yeah. If that is all, I won't keep you any longer. You can go get some sleep. Much like I need sleep. Bless you.
Alright.
And that's a hiccup, but bless you.
Okay.
Salud.
Salud.
Sleep tight, don't die.
Yeah, sleep tight, don't die.
I'll try my best. I'm gonna sleep so hard. It's gonna be good.
Then we classify that as a coma.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nation.
One thing that I know already that I want to do, but I'm gonna like upload it like a sound file, is that I want to discuss a dream of tandems with, I guess, the whole party if they're interested.
A dream. A dweeb.
Yes.
Like a
dream.
desire or a literal dream?
No, something that you wake up from a dream.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, anyway, good night.
But
Good night. What's the dream? Or I guess don't tell them. You mess
instantly cut to that.
Tell me.
Give me a second. I will copy paste it.
Okay. But while you're doing that, I think you already told me a plan to what Tandem's going to do. He's going to make the map and basically just transcode your guys' positions on it and onto it and stuff like that magically. Do some training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the ink, my plan is to use the same ink that they'd use to transcribe spells, a drop of blood. See if I can mix in some of the tortoise blood. Use actual spell scroll vellum for the map.
Oh.
Oh. Hey, oh.
Heyo.
That was strange.
Yeah, we cut out for him.
Hey, still doing it.
That's
Doing what? We're doing what?
I'm like hearing anyone. Oh, is no one just talking?
No,
No, no, it's talking. Well, we're talking now, but before we were. I was reading, but
We
for a second.
are talking.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, since we weren't talking for like 10 seconds.
It's going. I'm like, what the frick? Okay.
If that's the case, Fred, we might actually be able to do your sub-quest change faster.
Ooh, what's
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, funny thing, that bit with Darcy and the fruit, nut, berry, whatever. Yeah, I made that up on the spot, and I had no clue. I just wanted to give you guys a long rest before we went to go fight the giant tortoise. And I was like, Darcy's magic-ish.
Sure.
You may hang out for a bit more. She's a fucking bitch, but
That's the thing, like, and what I love about magic is magic can't be explained.
yeah, exactly. That's why I love it.
And there's old rituals that are weird.
Yeah,
Magic is esoteric in nature. Wasn't it wouldn't be magic.
Yep. Yeah, that's what it was. Because like Varric's alchemy is very like cold and clinical and manufactured. Her alchemy is like old and mystic. And you guys got to see a bit of that today.
Sandra was gonna ask like why her reactions
What
were
was
as
in it?
such when people but why her reactions were such with the stuff, but it's like no, Sandra's interested in that, but she's also extremely interested for some
I'm not
reason
sure if you
in
picked up
their
on it.
past.
The tree basically was just a fucking CAT scan.
A CAT scan? Oh!
Like that's why she kept listening to it, because it would tell her what it saw.
Uh-huh. So why
Yeah,
did she
so
seem
every time
disappointed when he was there? When Roshan was there?
Disappointed? No one ever
Well,
said that. Who knows? You want to ask her.
Anyways. Question for
Yeah.
next time.
I think, yeah, if that's the case. I think, yeah, we might. I'll talk to you a bit more about it. I don't trust my mind right now. Again, less than an hour's sleep, so. But I think we might be able to push for subclass change pretty fast. If
Nice.
this is like the sort of narrative you're trying to build for Tandem.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Yeah, 6. The next level up is probably gonna happen at the last mission of the operation, so that'll be fun. And then you guys will have not leave time, where like you're not supposed to do, or like where you're just allowed to do nothing, but basically like inter-operation time, where you're still expected to do something, but you're not getting orders to do something specific. It's more over do general
Scouting
expedition
reports. Yeah.
scouting reports, purging activities, protection of construction people, stuff like that. Well, actually, no. Protection of construction. Protection of construction people is like wayside guards. Expeditionaries are like specialists, so you're probably gonna expect to go hunt something down. I'm actually gonna give you guys, when that happens, I'm gonna give each of you like a rumor, quote unquote, or like a mission potential, and then you guys could just decide whose you want to do, and then that person will get a new one of it, and then you guys could do that, or you know what I mean. So that'd be cool. Something tailored to you guys. I'm trying to do this approach.
I was say, you know what I love about that?
What's West Marches ask?
That's what I love. It follows the like Western versus Eastern storytelling. Like, there are stakes, but there's no urgency per se.
Yeah. No, I'm trying
to urgency.
Yeah. No, I'm trying.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm trying to do something with how I've never played Cyberpunk 2077. Of course, I wouldn't be here. But the way they describe the quest thing, they actually said in the E3 interview, you won't know which one is the main quest.
Yeah,
there is a main quest. You won't know which one.
You're just
same deal here.
Story you want.
Yeah, same deal for this campaign so far. I know which one has been the main quest. Which one would you guys say is the main quest? Because it might be wrong.
I honestly don't know.
I think honestly, probably getting that turtle.
Fair.
Yeah, the food. Yeah. Yeah, like I'm trying to go for that. Like it's a bit more vague in terms of like main quest question mark.
So far, I'm really enjoying it.
Cheers.
That's my same.
Cheers.
Like, I love the quest structure. Like, it's, in my opinion, for what I enjoy, it is an improvement from the first.
Yeah, I would agree, certainly. No, before I went to sleep, attempted to go to sleep last night, I don't know how I got here. It's late at night. But I stumbled onto a Jeremy Clarkson narrated, because Jeremy Clarkson's great, documentary on the British commandos of World War II. And he described in it that the commandos were picked, or like their biggest characteristic, their biggest best trait, was not discipline, not the slightest. It was, in fact, it was a lack of discipline. It was their individuality. Like they were all expected to take the initiative. Yeah, like they were expected to take the initiative. Like one of the commandos described, like, yeah, our officers did the same things we did. We were told to show up here at the parade to parade around. How you got there is on you. Where you stayed is on you. It was all on you. So I'm like, I'm like, sort of like expeditionaries. Then you just got given an objective. How you do it is up to you. So
That's
I'm like,
exactly what it is, man. I mean,
yeah.
I've worked with SF, SEALs, and Rangers, and let me tell you, they are the least disciplined soldiers you'll ever meet, but they are the most creative.
Yeah. So biologically, I imagine, except in an immensely large capacity, that's what expeditioners are like.
One last thing before I hop off.
Yes.
I intend to give the map to Varric once it is completed.
Why Varric? I'm curious. Why Varric?
It's kind of
trustworthy.
Yeah, that, and he's also the backbone in many ways. If he falls, then we're all fucked.
I think I would agree he's the most even tempered too.
Yeah.
Except for being willing to genocide a whole
village. Yeah.
Yeah, and also, he's the healer, so it makes sense, or a healer, so it makes a lot of sense for him to be able to know where we are.
Healer.
Yeah, it's just sure I could heal y'all, but also I could just do a ton of damage to it.
This is also very true. Or heal yourself. Oh no, it takes an action done it.
That's a real bummer. Although with haste, it kind of feels good because you can still make an attack.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Next level, what is he?
More.
Next level, he doesn't even get anything.
If you action surge and you had apothecary stuff, could you just jam a bunch of needles into someone?
Oh yeah.
Sick. Alright, I'm gonna hop off.
Goodbye.
Alright.
I'll do a
fighting style.
before I leave.
Needles.
Hey, you can do it tomorrow. I think that's the consensus that people are doing it tomorrow. So
yeah.
Probably.
Hey Fred, before you go, how often would you visit Rainey's grave?
I would try to do it once a week.
Aw,
Next time you go back, there'd be water lilies planted by her statue.
this is true.
Oh, that's sweet. I like that.
Yay. No, let's keep you. Go rest.
Good night.
Good night. And that was the American boys.
Did I start that laundry? I don't think I did.
Oh, so-
Well,